What is going on, guys? This is Rizzo Gaming, and I'm here today with Shingeki no Kyojin, or Attack on Titan, episode 14. And of course, this episode starts off with a new intro, and of course we get a new outro. But I'll talk about that after I get into the anime review. Now, this episode starts off with Eren still locked in that prison cell, and of course we get all these people in the other wall area talking about Eren, about how he's a Titan. He can even be called a savior. Now I'm thinking that might be a little too much. Like, don't get me wrong, Eren Titan power is great, but to call him, like, their savior, like that right there is kind of like too much, because they're like putting all this hope into him. And what if Eren actually lets them all down? Then what? But of course we get some fancy guy. Now I forget his name, but he must be pretty high up, status wise, because all of these, officers are just, like lining up for him, and while they're walking by, they of course have the arm in that salute kind of way. So of course we get Pixis, and I believe the name was Erwin. They're of course talking about what's going to happen with Eren and what they want to do with him, because Pixis definitely does not want Eren to die. So of course he wants to win the trial, or wants Irvin to win the trial, so that way Eren doesn't have to die, because it's obvious that he has potential. So of course, but of course we go to Mikasa and Armin. Both of them are worried about Eren, and Mikasa, when she hears that Eren possibly died, she gets all worked up. But of course somebody comes to get them, because Eren's trial is going to start soon. Now Eren is trying to get out of there somehow, but the people watching him does not care about him at all. They call him a monster because he can become a Titan. Now Titans are hated, and because Eren can become one, like, even though he can possibly be their savior, I'm doing air quotes as I say that, their savior, like, people can still hate him. So you never, like, so it kind of hard to tell, like, where's that going to go. Do you all think that people can actually, come around and trust Eren completely, or will they all secretly hate him? But they have to put their trust into him. So Eren is wondering about all of his friends, and then we see this woman like appear out of nowhere grabbing the gates. And now at first, to me, I definitely see some resemblance between Haji, I believe that's her name, and Sasha. Now I'm not sure if there's like some kind of family like history there between those two, but they definitely look similar, especially when she came out of nowhere and just like grabbed those bars in the prison. So already she has this like deep interest in Eren, because he can become a Titan, and so they come to get him out of there because his trial's gonna start soon. And then there's this one guy that's like sniffing up on Eren, which to me was kind of creepy. Like, I'm surprised Eren didn't like try to attack that guy, because that right there was just kind of weird. So of course he goes to the courtroom, and they have him kneel down like while he's inside, and they put this metal pole down so he can't get free, because like unless he like tries to jump, there's no way that he's gonna bring his arms over that. So now they all have him there, and everybody's staring at him. And now that his trial's on the way, everybody basically, well, most people want Eren to die. Well, at least like half of the like one side of the room wants Eren to die, and the other side wants Eren to come, work for them, and then a corpse. But then we get this one guy that's just spouting nonsense. I believe that he's part of some group that once had no power. But once the Titans broke in, that group actually started rising in rank and gained power. So now they have a lot of influence. But of course, Eren actually snaps and he goes off, which causes Levi, and oh my god, Levi just kicked the mess out of Eren. Like, that right there was definitely one of the highlights. Like, this whole episode had two highlights. One was the whole Eren trial, and the other was just Levi just coming in there and just beating the crap out of him. But you can definitely see that Mikasa was definitely not going to have that. But luckily, Armin was holding her back, because if he didn't, then Mikasa would have made things a whole lot worse. But I gotta say, Eren definitely had like a lot of points there when he was like telling them off. They want him to die so badly, and yet those people have never faced a Titan themselves. Even though Eren had the power to become a Titan, he still has done a lot more than they ever did. So they have no right to like judge his life like that. But luckily, thanks to Levi, even though Eren got a butt kick, it actually worked out because now Eren joined those corps and they're actually going to go out there and start hunting down these Titans, at least together, because Irvin's plan was to use Eren power to retake Wall Maria, I believe it was, and they think with his Titan power it's possible. So this episode overall, it was definitely amazing. And of course, Levi he came in and just did work, but it kind of sucks though that he did work on Eren. So I definitely can't wait till next episode because to me, I know it's gonna be great. I already read the manga, so you manga readers already know what's gonna happen. But now I can talk about this new outro and the new intro. Now I definitely like the opening, but I do love the first one. Like, don't get me wrong, both are great. Like, they are definitely doing a good job with the openings, which is really good. I like it. I kind of prefer that song in the first one, but I also like this song as well in the second one. But when it comes to the outro, like, even though they show more characters than just Mikasa and Eren, I kind of like the first ending a lot better than this one. Like, even though it's still good, don't get me wrong, I still like it, but in my own personal opinion, I definitely like the first intro more. But anyway, guys, hopefully you all enjoyed my review. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, please. But as always, you guys take it easy, and I will see you all next week.